Some people really believe they're entitled to you, your time, your attention, even your body. Let's talk about why that mindset is dangerous. Hey, it's Aisha. I wanted to do a video today discussing something that I've coined access entitlement. It's something that I feel is when you're dealing with another person and they feel like they don't have to respect your boundaries, or they have to have access to your life, your secrets, your vulnerabilities. Like, they don't try to like really just get to know someone naturally and organically. It's like they want to jump right in and just become totally invested in you and like everything about you, which maybe for some people that's okay, that's their thing, that's how they operate. But I feel like, with most people, you shouldn't approach them in that manner. So yes, today we'll be discussing access entitlement, specifically women to women. Something that I've experienced a lot in different environments is, you come in, you're just like, and I do feel like how you look does play a part in that. Not to sound like conceited or anything. I feel like if you are on the attractive scale, people will gravitate towards you naturally. Even if you're a quiet person and you say to yourself, if they feel like, ooh, I like, how they look or their energy, the attention that they get from others, I want some of that. Maybe if I'm in proximity to them, I can get some by, default. And so like you will attract, individuals. You might think they're being genuine. They're really trying to be your friend and get to know you. But over time, you'll start noticing some weird things like, behavior, prying, trying to gain your secrets and know all your business. Some things can be very personal. Might not feel comfortable sharing with someone I don't know that well, but I'll have women who just constantly pry. So, and then what I've noticed they'll do once they, get that information that they're looking for, is they will go and share it with someone that you don't even really speak to like that, someone that you haven't, shared that with. So they want your secrets or your vulnerabilities so they can go and share it, elsewhere. I find that very suspicious. But it does happen a lot. So I would suggest, women to be wary of someone who's just very, very nosy and prying into your personal life and like they barely know you. Like, that is a red flag. Chances are they're trying to garner some information so they could use against you or just share, maybe to humiliate you or try to take you down a peg if they feel like you need to be humbled. So keep that in mind. I find individuals like that, in particular women, are very predatory. Me personally, from what I've experienced, the women, I just feel like they were not straight women. There's definitely nothing wrong with being LGBT, Q plus, but I feel like when I've experienced that, it was women who were either kind of closeted, bisexual or gay women, or they were, bi-curious. So they were attracted to me. So they were trying to find a way to get close to me in hopes of something else happening. And when they see that I'm like not, like that, then they would turn on me. And then, all telling, all sorts of things about me and discussing me. And, I would like to think of myself as pretty smart. So I know when something weird is going on. I just may not, say anything. But I'm observant. I'm watching. I'm like, okay, now I know how to deal with this person. Like, keep you over there. I'm not going to be close to you like that. We're not going to be friends or anything, definitely anything more than that. Initially they will come off as friendly. Like, they will make it seem like they are so friendly and they're glad to have met you and, you're so special, something about your energy. It's love bombing, just the same way as a man will do a woman. It's love bombing. Women do that to other women. They will love bomb you and make you feel like they are just so happy to know you and all of this. So please be very wary of the manipulation tactics, because man, I've seen it all. I've seen a lot. And after that, after the love bombing stage, if they feel like it isn't working in the way that they expect it, the way that they want it to work, that's when it will turn into, insecurity. And they don't like feeling insecure. They don't like rejection. Manipulative, people, manipulators do not like rejection. Narcissists do not like rejection. So what they will do with that, they will transform that into jealousy, into envy, into rage. And you'll be like, dang, what did I do to them? Oh, it's because they feel like you rejected them. You're not talking to them as much anymore. Or they notice when they try to, I don't know, touch you somewhere. I don't know, just do whatever that you kind of were like standoffish, They noticed that and they felt rejected. So now they're, oh, who does she think she is or whatever. Now you're the bad person because you have boundaries. People like that do not respect boundaries, like at all. They don't. So that is going to be a problem for them. That's when you notice when someone has a problem with respecting boundaries, there's something wrong. Like that is a predatory person. If you don't understand that you should give people their personal space and you shouldn't pry into people's personal life, yeah, that's predatory behavior. That's creepy. And a person who defends themselves from that, protects themselves from that, is not in the wrong. They're not the bad person. And it's almost like individuals like that want to enmesh with you. It's just like a parent can be enmeshed with their child and vice versa. They want to like fuse with you. They want, it's a way to control you, to, get you in their grips. They want you to belong to them, basically. Oh, hang out with me. Those are people who always want you to hang out with them. They're trying to get you to hang out, or they want to be around you all the time. They don't care if you just met them and you don't really feel comfortable or safe doing that yet. They don't care. Their whole goal is to enmesh with you, because then they feel like, oh, I got her. I have control. That's what they want. They want to keep control. So keep that in mind. People like that will definitely have a problem with you being in a relationship with someone else. Even a man, like, it doesn't matter. They do not want you to have a partner, and they will not want you to have other friends. So watch out for, friends who tend to be very jealous. If you're with your partner or speaking about a partner or a potential partner, other friends, they don't want to hear about, oh, you think he's so handsome, or they don't want to hear that. They're mad because they want you to feel that way about them. They don't want to envision that. So you're thinking, oh, you're telling your friend, look at this guy, he's so cute. They don't want to hear that. So be very careful with that and what you share with them, because they could get jealous over that and then want to find a way to sabotage that if they can, or go, tell the whole world. So be careful about, especially telling your relationship problems to others. That's another thing that I've noticed, with myself or others. Like, you telling them something, it's like they're glad that those problems are there, because they don't want you to be with that person, because they want you for themselves. And it all goes back to them wanting access and control over you. That's what it all boils down to. All right. And if you're like naive or like very like young and inexperienced, you won't see a dynamic like this coming, because you're still young. Like, you're like, oh, they just want to be my friend. You won't see something like that coming. You won't recognize it. It might take someone else in your life who has more experience, who's lived more life, to kind of notice it. Because I spotted this happening to others. I'm like, dang, does this only happen to me? And I have observed it happening to someone else who's young and beautiful. And when they got in a relationship, Seems like that friendship started crumbling, and that person did go on a smear campaign against him, and that beautiful young woman didn't do anything to deserve that. And I saw that coming a long time ago. Like, I knew, oh, I don't think they're really, like, they're a genuine friend. They seem like more so they want access to them because this person is very beautiful and they gravitate attention to them. And I think they wanted some of that. They wanted to have access to that and be in proximity to that. And then as soon as, there's a misunderstanding, you go on a smear campaign, you try to make them look bad, talking about them. I've had it happen to me so many times. So I already saw that coming, and it's like, wow, this is really a thing. So yeah, I want y'all to just think about access entitlement, and if you have anyone in your life who acts like that, any women, it could be older, younger, just whatever, just think about who in your life seems like, the same gender. It seems like they want control of you. Like, they don't want you to be with anyone else. They love bomb you, and they try to manipulate you, and it's almost like you're an object to them. Like, if you don't do what they want, then it's like, oh, well then, forget you. And then they, all of a sudden, they can't stand you. So just watch out for individuals like that, and just understand they're a manipulator. That person is not a good person. They're definitely not a good friend. So just watch out, make sure you're making genuine connections with people. It is hard out here, apparently, but just try your hardest to really, vet your friendships and your partners for relationships. Because everything is not what it seems. People are not what they seem out here. So I just wanted to make this video today and share what I feel should be called maybe access entitlement. So I hope y'all have a great Easter weekend. Bye.